This is a special presentation from News Channel Nebraska. This broadcast is presented by Currency. Does your business need financing for equipment, trucks, or trailers? All you need is Currency. Visit gocurrency.com. Faith Regional Health Services. When you need exemplary care, have faith. And by Midwest Bank. Midwest Bank is always ready to lend a hand in the communities that they serve. Log on to MidwestBank.com to find out more.
Tuesday night college basketball in Northeast Nebraska, and we've got a fun one, the Battle of Highway 81, and neither of these teams really like each other very much. Kaylin Devin, Lou Siefker with you tonight for Northeast Community College, taking on the Central Community College Raiders, Hawks, and the Raiders, and what should be a fun one tonight. But again, these two don't like each other very much.
Well, I think certainly, this is a great rivalry, and if you win this game, you've got that bragging rights, and certainly for Central Community College, if they win tonight, they'll have a clean sweep. They won the first game, I believe it was by 18 in Columbus, so a lot to play for. Both these teams want to win this game badly.
Well, in Columbus this season, 14-9 on the year, and they've had a really good performance, really good year so far for the Raiders, but now they have to come into the hostile environment. You got to come all the way up to Norfolk and see if you can come play with these guys. And again, completely different team, Lou. It's been almost 3 months since they played.
Yeah, a long time, and this Northeast team is a very good offensive team, average about 84 points a game. They're going to need those points tonight. I think this is going to be a hotly contested game. I think this one comes down to the wire.
And one of the biggest keys for Central tonight will be the big man inside, Blake Dabercow. Watch out for him.
Yeah, 6'9", probably the biggest guy on the floor. Averages about 17 points a game, but also almost 8 rebounds a game. That will be big. If you're going to come on the road and you're going to win, you want to control the boards. Dabercow will be big in that area.
On the other end for Northeast, you're looking for a couple different players to get in the scoring category, and who's somebody who can keep up with Blake Dabercow? We're looking at Vincent Garrett tonight.
Yeah, there's Northeast doesn't have like one guy that stands out. A lot of guys are average around double figures, but Garrett's one of the really good shooter. He's about a 50% field goal on average, 50% shooter. So he's a good shooter. Going to need to be good tonight. And Garrett's one of those guys that you really want to have a big night here if you're going to beat a very good Central Community College ball club.
Hawks are 9-13 on the year, looking to avenge that loss from earlier in the season in the Battle of Highway 81. Hawks and Raiders coming up on NCN.
Diabetes is a health condition often treated by a primary care physician, but some special care could be needed from an endocrinologist. Let's meet one with Faith Regional. I'm joined now by Dr. Inas Al-Zagal, an endocrinologist with Faith Regional Physician Services. We're talking about diabetes right now, and let's begin with the symptoms. What should people be looking out for? What does someone with diabetes experience?
First of all, patient usually comes with, excessive thirst. They might have excessive urination. They're using the bathroom more than usual, or they have blurred vision, sometimes tingling sensation of their feet or their hands. Sometimes even wound healing will be slow down.
What's the difference between some of the most prominent types?
So we have two main type of diabetes, type 1 and type 2, yet we do have other types gestational diabetes. What type 1 diabetes is, when you don't have enough insulin in your body. Type 2 diabetes is the most common diabetes, about 90 to 95% of people. And that's when you have insulin resistance, meaning you have insulin, but it doesn't work enough or doesn't work as it should be in your system. Gestational diabetes, that's when women get pregnant and have also, diabetes only during their pregnancy.
Does the different type affect different treatment?
Yes, basically, type 1 diabetes, we only can treat it with insulin, since the main cause of diabetes is insulin insufficiency. In type 2, we start with actually lifestyle modification, meaning diet, exercise, then oral medication like pills. Then we can add also injectable medication, and the last reserve would be insulin.
What are some of the things people should be doing in their everyday life to reduce their risk for diabetes?
Basically lifestyle. Our lifestyle right now have less activity and more fast food. So which means diet and exercise will be the best thing to do, because the main risk factors, for diabetes would be overweight and decreased physical activity.
Dr. Al-Zaghal, thank you so much for taking time.
Thank you.
Pre-game show is brought to you by Custom Sports. Look great for every game with custom team or business apparel from Custom Sports. Check them out at CustomSportsCo.com.
Ready for action in the Battle of Highway 81 between Northeast Community College and Central Community College in Columbus. Kaylin Devin and Lou Siefker joining you tonight on News Channel Nebraska. Let's take a quick look at our school spotlight, brought to you by Currency. Need financing for RVs, ATVs, or other expensive items? Currency is here to help. Visit GoCurrency.com today. In Columbus, the Central CC, they play at the Raider Fieldhouse. 6,209 students, and they are the Raiders. While for Northeast, here in Norfolk, Nebraska, play at the Cox Activity Center. That's where we are at tonight. 5,219 students at Northeast, and they are the Hawks. Getting ready for our starting lineups and tip-off momentarily. Kaylin Devin, Lou Siefker, and Lou, this is a game where it is a lot of bad blood. It's a big rivalry, and it seems like everybody says, well, this is one where everyone is just excited to come play. It's going to be pretty hyped up.
Yeah, these are the games that you want to play when you come to college. You always love to have that rival that you can try to beat. And that both teams, I think certainly Central Community College, they're 14-9. They've got a winning record. It's a good ball club. And if you're Northeast, you got them coming to town. They kind of took it to you the first time. So this is a game that these guys have been waiting about 3 months to play. So, and certainly Central, on the other hand, if they get the win, you got the bragging rights, man. You swept them. So that's, even though neither team maybe is looking at national championships, this is a big game, I think, for both these programs.
Well, it's been 3 months, like you said. I mean, it just seems like it is completely different when you look at the team 3 months ago to today.
Yeah, things change over that time. Teams can grow in different directions. Teams can get better. Teams can not get better. But I think both these teams, first of all, I think both these teams can score points. You're going to see a lot of offense here tonight. And I think the key for, much like it was for Central's ladies, for the Northeast Community College men's team, you want to get off to a good start. And you certainly would love to have Central be chasing you most of this game. But playing at home, you want to get off to a good start and put Central a little bit on their heels.
As Bryson Faines and Blake Dabercow pump fists together, and we are underway. Tip-off poked around, and it's Northeast who comes away with the basketball. Kamari Moore holds the ball, and we are ready to roll. A couple Norfolk-born players on the court to start. You got Ben Hammond, who played at Norfolk Catholic just 2 years ago, as this shot inside no good, as well as Kamari Moore, who played at Norfolk High School. He was a senior 2 years ago, took a gap year last year, and Kamari Moore, he was a guy that every time he had the basketball, sparks could fly.
Yeah, he's one of those guards he's not real tall, but he's got great athleticism, and he's a quick guy. He can get his shot off against just about anybody.
With the lane kick out, Dabercow in the corner for three. What a start for the Raiders.
Well, Dabercow, you love it if you're Central. You got your post player knocking down three.
Garrett tries to answer, left it short, fighting for the rebound. Body back up inside, it's good for Bryson Faines.
That's a great job by Faines to battle Dabercow and just muscle him into the paint there and get a good look.
2 halves of 20 minutes in men's college basketball, a little bit different from the women's game that we had a little bit ago. For our doubleheader off the left side, tough shot fading back. It's no good from Davis.
Goes out of bounds, and it will go right back to the Hawks. Northeast coached by Josh Clark. Put together a couple really good teams.
Josh Clark, one of those guys that's easy to cheer for. He's a good guy, and I think a pretty good basketball coach as well.
Meanwhile, Central coached by John Ritzdorf got the Raiders 14-9 this year, and the body inside for Bryson Faines. He's already got 4.
Good drop step there by Faines in that low post. Beat Dabercow and got the hoop.
Faines, a freshman, as this shot no good. He was a part of a really good Lincoln High team a year ago. That was a Lincoln High team that made a run to the state tournament. Lynx were very talented, and he was a part of that squad. Floating it up, no good, off of Faines and picked up by Dabercow. A lot of just Nebraska-born talent tonight.
Yep, a lot of good players. Dabercow is Lincoln Pius there for Central Community College.
3 no good by Davis. Now inside, crashing down. And a turnover. And Davis
lost his footing there, Kalen.
Happy that didn't get hurt at all. As Dakari Davis across the timeline. Dabercow on the right. Brian Roll with some good defense. Dabercow had a poke from behind by Kamari Moore. Steal goes into the hands of Brown. Hammond fires away. Deep 3, got it. Ben Hammond.
Well, that was a tough shot because Hammond didn't catch that cleanly. He still was able to take that up and score. That's an impressive three-point shot.
Off the drive and the miss, Hammond with the rebound. Gets it up to Garrett. Got it off the right side, Vincent Garrett. That's the start you want for Northeast, 9-3.
Yeah, Garrett taking the ball strong to the basket.
Three-pointer, Dabercow, no. Garrett with another rebound. Roll, he'll try from 3, too long. Dakari Davis with the rebound. Davis covered by Moore. Turning around, tough shot. Davis in and out, and Roll with the rebound. Hammond again, takes it in. Had it hit out of his hands. It goes off of Ben Hammond and out of bounds. And a timeout called by John Ritzdorf and the Raiders. Hawks leading 9-3, 15:55 to play in the first half. This is News Channel Nebraska.
NZN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Does your business need help financing big-ticket items? Currency is here to help. Visit gocurrency.com for details. And by Region 4 Behavioral Health System. Affordable, accessible, quality mental health and substance abuse services.
Storefronts, pop-up shops, food trucks, and digital retail. The way we do business is ever-changing, and so are we. Madison County Bank's business lending team is constantly evolving to support and provide new information to our business and commercial customers. We understand that your business is truly unique. We are ready to find the business banking services that fit your needs best. Madison County Bank, here to help you grow.
Kicking it back to the first half, where Hawks are leading the Raiders 9-3. Dabercow bounce pass inside, beautiful feed off the cut from P.J. Davis.
That was a really good cut, backdoor cut, got behind the defense. Davis really fooled the defender there and got free.
Moore thought about a 3, instead he jump cuts inside, misses. Dabercow with the board, and there's a foul. It goes against Moore.
We got a lot of size out here in this ball game. We got Dabercow at 6'9", Roll guarding him right now is 6'7", and Faines, who's on the bench right now, is 6'9". So both teams have some pretty good size.
Both teams are pretty good at scoring the basketball too. A lot of this might become down to who can provide the best defense, as you see Kashishki knocking down a three.
Yeah, Kashishki wide open over there, knocked that one down. Yeah, you can't leave too many guys open in this ballgame.
Brown inside, no. And Dabercow with another rebound. Already feasting on the boards. Three for the Raiders, can't go for Davis. Here comes Garrett, averaging 15.5 points per game. Now Brian Roll. It feeds right back to him. He gets blocked up top though. Dabercow with the great defense.
And snares the rebound as well. That's what you want your shot blocker to do. Block the shot and then gain possession of the basketball.
Already 4 rebounds for Dabercow in the first 5.5 minutes. Good feed and a foul. Tried to get it into Cameron Kashishki. Got collided to Ben Hammond and Vincent Garrett, and it will be Hammond who has the foul called against him.
Well, Central's so far, they've looked good inside and out. You got Dabercow that hit a 3 to start the ball game, but they've been able to attack the paint as well.
1 for 2 from the line for Kashishki, and we are tied at 9. It's a 6-0 run for the Raiders. Three-pointer right side, that's good. Garrett shuts down the run and gives the lead back to Northeast.
Just a little late getting out on Garrett, and that's a problem. You got to get out and get in his face. Can't leave him open.
Into the game now for the Raiders is Aiden Graham and Kadazi Makoma as Dabercow puts it in off the left side.
Dabercow is a good player. Not only, as we mentioned, the three-pointer to start the ball game, but not just a space eater. He's got some skill. He's good footwork in the paint.
That shot good again. Vincent Garrett finding early success, 7 points.
Garrett off to a great start. Exactly what you wanted it if you're Northeast.
Wide open for three is Davis, and Nakari Davis answers back with a 3. 14, and a lay-in off the other side. It's good. Brian Roll rolls to the rim.
Northeast running off the made shot. You blink in this game, you miss a shot.
16-14. Hawks leading. Kamari Moore has the steal. Stops, pull-up jumper. Moore connects. It's a track meet.
Come off the turnover there. Dabercow lost the basketball, tried to send it in. And then Kamari Moore on the other end with the short jumper.
Ritzdorf telling his team to slow down a bit as Dakari Davis tries again for 3. It's no good. Here comes Garrett. Hands it to Hammond. Hammond has it hit from behind and out of bounds. Off of the Raiders. PJ Davis back into the game along with Frank Keller.
They're trying to get it in quickly and set a screen for Kamari Moore in the three-point line, but I think he was was not out of bounds, or he stepped in before the pass was delivered. The other way, it's a turnover.
18-14. Off the screen. Left side, tough shot. It goes for Davis. PJ Davis with 4.
What a strong drive by Davis. I don't know how he got that shot off, let alone in.
Low post. Turnaround feigns. Looking to get rid of any travels. You wonder why Lincoln High was so good last year. You had Bryson Faines and Vincent Garrett on the same team.
Yeah, that's a good duo right there for sure.
We're a game away from the state title. And a timeout called by John Ritzdorf and Central Community College. 18-16, 11:55 remaining in the first half. So we've seen lots of offense so far. That's kind of what it seems like in a lot of these college basketball games nowadays. Lots of offense.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the hallmark of JUCO basketball. Usually, what you're seeing here, a lot of up and down, a lot of offense, and if you hope some timely defense, but kind of highlight guys' offensive ability. And I think both these teams certainly have guys that can shoot, and they've got some great ability to put the ball on the floor and drive. So both of these teams, very good offensive teams, and it's going to be, key. Who gets those key defensive stops when they have to? Likely going to be the team that wins this game.
Central 14-9 this season. They are 4-3 on the road, while Northeast 9-13 overall, 5-6 at home. Most teams, when you play at home, play a little bit better. There's just more of a spark. I mean, heck, we've seen that a lot in Big Ten basketball.
Yeah.
And a foul off the early trap on the inbound pass.
We got Coach Ritzdorf in front of us. We mentioned Josh Clark, his first year here at Northeast, taking over for Dan Anderson, who's was here a long time. Ritzdorf, very successful coach at Central Community College. In his 5 years here, they have the highest winning percentage of any two-year college program in Nebraska since he came here to Central Community College. So he has really put this program up at a high level.
We talked about how hard it is to build a program at the JUCO level, and Ritzdorf has done a great job. Here's a make off the right side. It's good for Faines.
A good bounce pass for Faines where he could catch, go up, and score with that right hand.
Hawks just trying to stay in front. Davis passed the ball out to Dakari. Davis has it stolen and stripped. Vincent Garrett out of bounds.
Oh. Unfortunate turnover there for Northeast. Looked like they're going to have an opportunity in transition. Stepped on the boundary there. That's turnover number 5 here in this first half for the Hawks.
Here's Dakari Davis. High post on the baseline. Turn around, tough shot, no good for Graham. Rebound for Garrett. Bounce pass inside, Faines again.
Well,
dominating on inside.
They're feeding the big fella in the post, and he is having quite a meal so far in this first half.
8 points for Bryson Faines. Three-pointer Dakari Davis left it short. Nice rebound by Mukoma. Kick out 3. PJ Davis, no. Luke Brown slipped on the basketball, and then Davis had it. And it's a jump ball. Gotta love the effort from Dakari Davis sliding in there.
Yeah, I love the way he goes to the floor. That's the kind of effort you want to see as a coach, is a guy that gives up his body, dives on the floor after a loose ball like that.
Talked about Bryson Faines and Vincent Garrett. You've also got Anise Hicks and Colin Nick. All were on that Lincoln High team a year ago, 4 of them. And they're all playing at Northeast today as Bryson Faines continues to be the headliner. 10 points.
Well, you better find Bryson Faines. He is doing a number on the Raiders here in his first half.
Foul goes against Colin Nick. Here's Faines. Yeah, that's what he's been doing the whole first 10 minutes of this basketball game.
Faines had Makoma on his hip. He had great position inside, got the offensive rebound. That made that putback very easy once he had that inside position.
Frank Keller, good for the first free throw. Second one misses.
Got a lot of Nebraska guys. Frank Keller is from Philadelphia. That's quite a ways from Nebraska.
Quite a trip. Out of bounds, trying to get it to Elise Hicks. (24-17). 7-point lead for the Hawks.
I think if you're Coach Clark, you're pleased with the effort so far from Northeast. They've had some turnovers, but you like they're playing at a high level right now, especially on that offensive end.
Off the right side, Aiden Graham steps in, puts up a tough shot, got it.
A short pull-up by Graham.
Graham's first points. As Hicks inside, high post, bounce pass underneath, no good. Anise Hicks.
Got a really good look. They've been making, though. Northeast has gotten some really quality looks in this first half so far, and they've made pretty much all of them. That one was another good look that they did not make.
Pass inbound to Dabercow. Kick out. Graham back inside, trying to create some space. Left that one short. And Hicks with the rebound. Jacob Martin up the court. He averages almost 12 points per game off the bench. Three-pointer, that's good. Might be one of the reasons why Martin is so good at scoring.
Yeah, that helps being able to shoot the basketball. 8-point lead here for Northeast. A really good first half so far.
Finding inside separation. It's no good, though, for P.J. Davis as Hammond takes it away. Back to Martin. He gets bumped by P.J. Davis.
That's an unfortunate foul for Davis. Didn't really need to do what he did. You had some shaking and baking going on out there. Play defense with your feet. He used his hands there and ended up pushing off.
Jacob Martin tries again for three and got it again. Martin with 6. Threes on 2 straight possessions for the Hawks, and it's an 11-point lead. Blocked out of bounds. What a play from Vincent Garrett, sending it into the 4th row.
Yeah, great defense. Garrett he got beat, but he recovered very well and gets that block.
Officials talking with Hicks.
Hicks and Dabercow, I think, going at it a little bit there.
Kick out in the corner for 3. That's good. First shot of the game for Ethan Wiley.
Both these teams have a lot of guys that can shoot from the perimeter.
Martin had to get rid of it, and it's taken away. Dakari Davis inside, tried to flip it away to Dabercow, stolen. Here comes Moore. Moore with the right hand, it's good.
That's what Moore can do. He can exploit those turnovers, get out and run in transition, score off those turnovers. It was a little bit of a sloppy pass, and Kamari Moore made him pay.
Dakari Davis, kick out corner for three. No, short, and the rebound for Hammond. Back up the court for Hicks. Hicks to Garrett, and Martin traveled.
Well, the one downside to Northeast game here on the offensive end has been turnovers. 8 turnovers. They're giving away some possessions. When they don't turn it over, they've been getting a lot of high percentage looks in their offensive sets. It's been, the turnover bug that's probably kept them from extending this lead.
Still feeling good about a 10-point lead right now in the Battle of Highway 81. Here's Wiley, top of the key. Over to the far side, Dabercow. Dabercow looking for the turn, and it's taken by Garrett. Garrett up the court, Garrett with the slam!
Well, that's how you end that fast break. Off the turnover, you end it with a slam, an emphatic dunk.
And a foul on the other end of the court as Frank Keller slides to the ground. Let's see this throwdown again.
Garrett weaving through traffic and just gets the dunk, it's free. And he's played well, and that's the best way to end a play off of transition is to throw a dunk down like Garrett just did.
2 free throws for Keller. He's 1 for 2 at the line tonight. Got this free throw. Keller, a freshman from Ames High School in Philadelphia. 11 points per game, nearly 7 rebounds, and he's a 75% free throw shooter as he is 3 for 4 tonight, so that would add up.
Yeah, there you go. I suppose he feels pretty much at home in Columbus and Norfolk, being from Philadelphia, very much the same.
Very similar cities.
Yeah.
Hammond, quick release, quick trigger, good.
Nothing but net.
5 threes in the first half for the Hawks. After the miss, and it goes out of bounds. It's coming right back. Timeout called by Ritzdorf and the Raiders. 5:46 to play in the first half. 13-point lead for the Hawks. And the quick fire 3 from Ben Hammond. So we talked a little bit about the differences between these two teams when they last played in November. It was nearly a 20-point win for Central. Meanwhile, you pass the rest of the month of November. You go through December and January and February. Raiders are 14-9. The Hawks are 9-13. So almost a complete swap of those records. Right now, the Hawks have the better of the Raiders, leading by 13 points with 5:46 to play in the first half.
Yeah, I like the way Northeast has come out to start this ball game. This entire first half, they've played well, barring a little bit of turnover problems. I think they've really done a good job at finding high percentage shots in their offensive end. They've played it with a lot of intensity. That's exactly what you have to do.
As Jacob Martin slides his way to the rim.
Yeah, he made that look easy. Martin made that look easy.
Here's Dakari Davis. On the baseline, Dabercow, kick out in the bucket, good. Maljaw.
Dabercow could have shot that, gave up the shot for a better shot by Jal.
Martin, step through, 3, no. Offensive rebound, back up, and Thames was going up for it, and he's fouled. Bryson Thames already with 10 points tonight. That's above his season average.
That's another offensive rebound as well from Thames. He's got 3 offensive boards here in the first half.
Got the first free throw. He is a 56% free throw shooter. Got the first one. Second one also perfect. Here's Wiley on the baseline.
Hawks throwing some full court pressure here at the Raiders.
15-point lead for Northeast. Under 5 to play in the first half. Gabricow had it stolen, and Moore with the effort trying to save it. Couldn't quite do it as it goes out of bounds. Central keeps the ball. Wiley to Dakari Davis. Finding Jall, back to Davis. Pulls up from 3. No, at the horn. Offensive rebound. Keller is good off the offensive board and bucket.
Frank Keller has been good since he's been in the ballgame. That's a couple offensive rebounds here just in the last few minutes.
Jacob Martin with the left hand. Got it, and a foul. Martin, since he's come into the game, he's been nothing but electric.
Yeah, Jacob Martin, just a freshman from Omaha. But watch we missed it there. He already blew past his defender, but he has got that very quick first step. And you might have to have some help on him out high. You got to get over. You can't allow him to penetrate like that.
Missed the free throw. It's 43-28. Kick out corner. Gabricow open for 3. No good off the side of the rim. Rebound for Martin. Gets it up the court. Thames puts it down. I'll tell you what, the student section's kind of in a dangerous spot on the far side of the court. When you got guys like Bryson Thames or Jacob Martin flipping it up and under. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
The freshman from Millard North continues to stun.
Wow, has he played well in this half or what? This team's running the floor. Northeast running the floor exceptionally well.
And a timeout for the Raiders. 3:40 to play, and Jacob Martin astounding. And a foul. Jacob Martin, free throw, coming up next.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
Northeast has dominated this first half of basketball. I feel like that's the best way to put it. Leading 47-28 over Central CC and Columbus with 3:40 to play. 47-28 with a Jacob Martin free throw trying to complete a three-point play.
Well, I think Northeast has been the aggressor for a good part of this first half, and the guy at the free throw line, Jacob Martin, has been one of those guys really looking to attack the basket, and he's done some really good things. This team has played fast. They've played well. They've played loose. but the intensity's been there really on both ends of the floor. They have been the aggressors, and they're up 20.
13 points for Jacob Martin, and since he's been in the game,
Oh.
he gets another steal. Martin blocked off the backboard, fades with the rebound to Hammond off the glass, and good.
Well, I like what Faines did there. He had to run after the rebound and could have went in and to try to shoot it, but saw Hammond driving, open in the lane and gave it up for the lay-in.
Tough shot, no, but a foul coming for Aiden Graham.
We saw Faines trying to get that rebound. I know he was thinking putback. Had to go out a little ways for it, but that's a very unselfish play because he could have turned and taken that shot. Instead, got the ball to Hammond for a very easy lay-in.
Martin really didn't come into the game for the first time until about halfway through the first half. And since he's been in, he knocked down 2 threes right away, had some fast breaks to the rim. He's got 13 points.
Yeah, he's been exceptionally good. Love to have a guy like that. That's the kind of production that you dream about off the bench.
Graham connects on both free throws. Here comes Martin, trying to continue the hot shooting, misses this one off the setback. Martin comes away with another steal. Vincent Graham fouled. And Graham going to the free throw line. Garrett, excuse me, not Graham. Vincent Garrett.
Yeah, Graham, I think, committed the foul, yep. And he was Graham was holding his right hand. Or left hand, rather.
Left the free throw short. 15.4 points per game for Garrett. As Martin checks out of the game, Brian Roll, Luke Brown coming in. Free throw good. Under 3 to play in the first half. Raiders looking for answers. Here's Graham. High post, Dabercow. Got the friendly roll.
Yeah, Dabercow's been quiet lately. They need his offense. Gets that one to go.
Garrett, baseline, puts it up off the right side of the glass and in.
Well, you gotta get back on both these teams. Both teams looking to run off made baskets. Garrett was kind of smiling as he went back, and they almost got beat by Central hustling down the floor.
I'm pretty excited for halftime just to see the shooting percentage stats for the Hawks. It's got to be at least 50% the way that they've been connecting on the floor.
And it's not been wild shots going in. They've gotten some real quality looks. And there you go with Garrett knocking that one home.
A freshman from Papillion La Vista South connects on the second of 2 free throws. Kick out corner, Brown, in and out, no. Tried to set the screen, and it's a blocking foul against Brown. And wow, I mean, you take a hit like that from P.J. Davis.
Yeah. That's brave, first of all.
That was quite a collision.
And Brown still shaking his head, not happy with the call.
Free throw good. As it's 1-1 now for the Raiders into the bonus.
You tell how much Northeast wants to run off that made free throw. Brian Roll took the ball out of bounds and was going to throw an outlet pass. It's still another free throw to go.
19-point lead for the Hawks. Garrett to Brown. High post kick out, Roll for three. Roll got it. Brian Roll, the sophomore from the Bahamas, for three.
That's where I want to go. I want to go to the Bahamas.
Inside, Graham with a nice bucket.
Scoop shot there by Graham. Gets past the shot blocker. Gets that shot in.
With the opposite hand, too. Luke Brown catch and shoot three. Good!
Wow.
They're all falling.
Wow, 59 points. Haven't even reached halftime yet.
Talked about wanting to go into the Bahamas. Brown from Australia is turning around.
Now that's a long drive.
Inside, Roll was batted down the pass. Numbers for the Hawks, and another throw down for Vincent Garrett.
So Northeast is putting on a clinic right now.
14 points for Garrett. Hawks have 61. This pace, they're going to score 120 with another steal. Roll up and good and one. What can you do defensively?
Right now, this is just a steamroller, and it's tough to get in front of a steamroller and stop it. Northeast is doing everything right. Roll gets that one, no pun intended, to roll in, and gets the three-point play opportunity. Chance to have 64 points. They missed that one.
7 points for Roll, and 5 on the play clock. PJ Davis puts it up and got it to end the first half. So not a bad shot to head into the locker room, but it's all been Northeast as they take a 25-point lead into the break. 63-38 over Central CC in Columbus. And that guy's got to be pretty happy, Josh Clark, with how his team has played so far. Coming up next on NCN, we've got your halftime highlights, stats, and analysis next.
Fields, farms, communities. That's Farmers' Pride. Our purpose is simple. We help farmers feed the world. We bring value to our communities by investing in what matters to people. Because we are from here, work here, and live here. We believe in cooperatives, locally owned, locally operated, and locally controlled. In the field, on your farm, in your community. That's Farmers' Pride.
When it comes to you and your family's health, you deserve the best. At Faith Regional Physician Services, we're proud to have over 125 providers that come highly recommended by their previous patients. Don't just take our word for it, though. Trust the over 500 verified patients who left 5-star reviews in just the last year. Our team of surgeons and specialists have years of training and expertise to ensure you receive compassionate, exceptional care that exceeds your expectations every time. Whether you receive care in Norfolk or one of the over 20 other communities across Nebraska that our providers see patients, we are committed to delivering unparalleled care at a place that is convenient for you. When you choose our providers, you can feel confident that your health and wellness are their top priority. Faith Regional Physician Services. Experience the faith difference.
In a world filled with uncertainty where health...
So this yellow jacket, it basically symbolizes that it's showtime.
The Yellow Jackets are a throwback to Monday Night Football.
The 1970s, Keith Jackson, Howard Cosell.
That was the big broadcast in the country. Now we're the big broadcast in Nebraska.
When News Channel Nebraska is covering a game, we want you to know that we take it seriously. We want to dress sharp. We have pride in what we do.
And we're going to wear those yellow jackets to show people that we're a little old school, but we're also the important broadcast of the night.
In a world filled with uncertainty, where health is our most precious gift, getting screened for cancer is a simple yet powerful act to prioritize your health. At Faith Regional Health Services, we are dedicated to offering a healthcare experience where compassion and expertise come together to offer you personalized, comprehensive care from detection to survivorship. From the moment you walk through our doors, you're embraced by a community to collaborate and guide you every step of the way. Our state-of-the-art facilities ensure early detection through cutting-edge technology and clinical trials, giving you peace of mind and a proactive approach to your well-being. Offering a wide range of cancer screenings based on your age, gender, family history, and other risk factors to a team of multi-specialty physicians, advanced care practitioners, therapists, dietitians, nurse navigators, and care coordinators, we offer a healthcare experience rooted in compassion, faith, and unwavering support. Cancer doesn't wait, and neither should you. Visit frhs.org/cancer to learn more about scheduling your cancer screenings.
My dad's addiction and death from overdosing on opioids has taught me it's likely that everybody knows somebody who is struggling with this very problem. Losing my mentor, my best friend, he took one pill too many that ultimately killed him.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
Start your next journey with Woodhouse. Our commitment extends beyond just selling cars. We offer an unparalleled car buying experience that allows you to shop and buy all online. Explore an array of new brands, makes, and models, as well as our large selection of pre-owned vehicles. And it's easy to get started today with our streamlined purchasing process online, granting you the freedom to secure your next vehicle anytime, anywhere. Discover a better way to buy with Woodhouse.
What a first half performance from the Northeast Hawks. They lead the Central Raiders 63-38 on News Channel Nebraska. 1 half down, 1 half to go. Before we continue, I want to say a big shout out to our incredible crew here tonight. We have got an entire crew full of Northeast students, Northeast alumni. They're waving at each other. I mean, they've done a great job tonight, as they always do. We have a lot of the same crew carry us throughout the season, not only for this game tonight, but throughout football season and basketball and volleyball, and they're always great. We have tremendous camera operators. We have a tremendous crew, and a lot of that is fueled by Northeast Community College.
Well, great place to go to school, obviously, and these guys, you're right, these guys do a good job every week. I mean, they show up and they get the shots and do such a great job. And always.
As we are about ready for our halftime highlights, we'll let you know exactly how we've gotten to this point in the game. First points of the game was actually 3 from Central, and that was what got started for Blake Dabercow. The early lead for the Raiders, and that was the largest lead that they had. Since then, it's been all Hawks after the 3 from Ben Hammond. Then you have an answer right back in the corner from Cameron Kashiski. That's his only points after the 3. 9-9 at this point, tied up. How about this shot? An answer from Vincent Garrett, who has been one of the many players for the Hawks that has taken over, along with Jacob Martin hitting his second 3 in the corner. And all of a sudden, the Hawks have a 11-point lead. 3-pointer Ethan Wiley on the far side. But then it's Garrett. Has a runaway to the rim, slams it away. And it's been all Northeast at this point, leading by 10. How about another three? Ben Hammond, perfectly done. And for Vincent Garrett, let's tack on another slam. Brian Roll with the pass, Vincent Garrett the dunk, and it's Northeast 63-38 over Central. Here's the shooting percentage that we were pretty excited to talk about. We weren't sure what it was. Figured it had to be over 50%, and it is. It's well over 50%.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know that I've seen a team, it's been a long time for sure, that shoot like this in the first half. For Northeast Community College from the field, 26 of 39. That's the first half. That's not the game. That's the first half. And that's from the field, 66.7%. From three-point land, 7 of 11. That's 63.6%. I mean, that's getting it done. That's 26 of 39 from the field. You're not going to lose many of those games when you score 63 points at the first half. The challenge now, I think, for Northeast is to come out and play with that same level of intensity that they did in the first half, because they really controlled tempo. They controlled just about everything in that first half. They were the aggressor. Certainly a big lead, but we've seen it before. Leads can evaporate. You want to come out and certainly play well to start this second half. But I don't know that, I haven't seen every Northeast game this year. I don't know that that Northeast could play much better than they did in the first half here tonight.
Well, right. And basketball is a game. It's a sport where there are many lead changes and things can change very quickly. Largest lead of the game for Northeast, 27. Largest lead by Central was 3, with 19:18 to play in the first quarter as their first shot of the game. They're shooting 40% from the floor, 26.7% for 3. Want to see the Raiders bump those numbers up and see if defensively they can shut down the Hawks. 63-38, a 25-point lead for Northeast at the break. Back with the Battle of Highway 81 and your third quarter coming up on News Channel Nebraska.
At Faith Regional Physician Services, our specialists come from all over the world to provide world-class care. They are drawn to Faith Regional because of the ability to live and practice in an advanced medical community coupled with the small-town values that you also value and cherish. We understand that building a relationship with your provider is important. You can feel confident when choosing a Faith Regional physician that you are choosing more than just a provider. You are choosing someone you see in your community that you can trust knows you and your family and is committed to your health and wellness. From family medicine to specialized surgical care, our team of over 125 specialists and surgeons are dedicated to providing you with exemplary care. Serving over 20 communities across Nebraska, finding a provider close to you is easy to do. Faith Regional Physician Services. Care provided by your friends, family, and neighbors is the Faith difference.
Working in a bank, I understand interest. I mean, farmers are putting out a lot of money to put this crop in the ground, and the quicker that we can get that money back in their pocket to shut down those interest payments, the better. The money that we've invested in our drone technology has allowed our producers to be paid more accurately, more timely when the adjusters come. A lot of the work's already done for them, so it's basically them just talking it over with the farmer, making sure everybody's on the same page and the check's in the mail.
So this yellow jacket, it basically symbolizes that it's showtime.
The Yellow Jackets are a throwback to Monday Night Football.
The 1970s, Keith Jackson, Howard Cosell.
That was the big broadcast in the country. Now we're the big broadcast in Nebraska.
When News Channel Nebraska is covering a game, we want you to know that we take it seriously. We want to dress sharp. We have pride in what we do.
And we're going to wear those yellow jackets to show people. Now we're a little old school, but we're also the important broadcast of the night.
I'm Chris Suckup, and I started at Madison County Bank in 2003.
Experience, commitment to community, and unmatched customer service. Madison County Bank has been rooted in Northeast Nebraska for over 130 years and is here to help you grow. For ag banking, home loans, and business banking, visit your local Madison County Bank in
Madison,
Plainview,
Albion, and all of Northeast Nebraska.
Let your next adventure take flight in Sarpy County, Nebraska for some high-flying fun. Legendary family adventures. Out-of-this-world shopping. Star-studded evenings. And award-winning experiences. Our flights are never canceled. Stay, play, and plan your getaway at GoSarpy.com.
NZN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Does your business need help financing big-ticket items? Currency is here to help. Visit GoCurrency.com for details. And by Region 4 Behavioral Health System. Affordable, accessible, quality mental health and substance abuse services.
There's the president of Northeast Community College, Leah Barrett. Picked a good game to come watch her Hawks. Leading 63-38 over Central CC in Columbus. 25-point lead as we are about to start the third quarter.
Well, you look at the production of some of these guys. Vincent Garrett in that first half had 14 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals. That's getting it done. That's a heck of a first half. Bryson Faines, Bryson Faines had 14 points on 6 of 7 shooting, and I mean, part of that was his great effort, but also he was getting some really good passes in there as well. He was getting such good looks. All his shots were right around the hoop. But he also had 3 rebounds. All of those were offensive rebounds. So, and then I think for Northeast as well, Jacob Martin coming off the bench, only played 9 minutes but scored 13 points. Boy, you love that off the bench, huh? 13 points in one half from one player.
Yeah, he came in and he was kind of the spark plug for the Hawks. He was the guy that really got them going and helped increase this lead to what it is right now, 25 points in favor of Northeast. 63-38, Dabrakow. High post trying to twist down low. Keller's open for 3. Missed it off back iron, but the great effort on the offensive rebound for Cameron Koshiski.
As Koshiski out-battled Hammond for that rebound and gets the putback.
Another 3 for Northeast, and they continue to fall. Vincent Garrett's got 17 in his second 3.
Wow. That basket's got to seem about as big as the ocean right now. They're just, everything they're throwing up's going in.
With the left hand, P.J. Davis draws the foul, and he's heading to the free throw line. Well, Lou, you talked about wanting to start off the third quarter or the second half on a good note for Northeast. And I mean, you've had the deep three-pointer already. Now, I know the Raiders with opportunities here at the free throw line, but you got to feel pretty good about your continuation already from the three-point line.
Yeah, you like the fact when shots are falling. And for Northeast, it's really hard when you play a half like that. It's hard to duplicate that. You just want to play well here in the second half and not allow Central back in. It misses both free throws. Central just got to be good on each possession. You got to play really good defense and force Northeast into some tough shots. And then you have to be really efficient on the offensive end.
Kamari Moore doesn't get the roll, but an offensive rebound. Back up for Faines. He's got 16.
I got actually Faines for, that's his 5th offensive rebound. All his rebounds on the offensive end.
Dabercow with 3. No good, left it short. Another offensive rebound for the Raiders. Dabercow gets blocked by Brian Roll. Out to Garrett. Garrett inside, floats it in off the right, and it's a 30-point lead.
My goodness. We both thought this was going to be a great basketball game. Northeast has almost made it a laugher at this point.
Dakari Davis enters back with a 3. And you kind of look at the matchup, but you know it's a rivalry game. You don't expect rivalry games to get this out of hand. And especially for, again, a team that dominated Northeast earlier this season. I mean, it was almost a 20-point victory for the Raiders back in November. And it is completely flipped.
Yeah, Northeast has come out and basically did got Central in a standing 8 count there in that first half a couple of times. But you play, it's 40 minutes, there's a turnover.
Shot blocked.
I think that was
Jacob Martin.
I think that was supposed to be a pass, and it got tipped.
Dabercow kick out Davis, another 3. Rattles that one in, so 2 straight 3s for Dakari Davis. And when you think about Central here, you hear a lot of coaches say, if you're in a bad situation, you got to get good at something. So what is one thing that you can be good at? And right now, 2 3-pointers falling for the Raiders. Can you keep that going?
Yeah, you got to do it on the defensive end.
But the answer from Vincent Garrett looked like he was going to pull back for a tomahawk. Ended up laying it off the rim and drawing the foul.
Well, I think Vincent Garrett is going to want this night to continue forever. He has played about as well as you could play.
Answers the free throw as well. And with 3 minutes gone, 73-46. Bounce pass taken away by Hammond.
Yeah, Hammond read that one pretty well. A little bit telegraphed. Hammond did a good job.
Faines turnaround, fading away. Doesn't get the roll, but guess who? Garrett with the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, gets the tip in off a rare Faines miss.
Sends P.J. Davis to the line. Check it out again here for Faines, the miss, but the tip in from Garrett. Davis missed the free throw.
Only Faines' second miss of the ball game.
Tells you how good he and the Hawks have been.
Faines and Garrett, the Lincoln High connection, getting it done here tonight.
Davis makes this free throw. The Lincoln High connection, you mean to say they're linking up?
Yeah, I see what you did there.
I'm not gonna lie, Lou, I'm feeling pretty good about that one.
Might want to write that one down.
Vincent Garrett back up, got it, and again draws the foul. Garrett connects and back to the free throw line. Unbelievable. This guy cannot be stopped.
I had a feeling we might be hearing something from Vincent Garrett here after this ball game. He has played exceptionally well.
.27 points after the free throw for Garrett. Aiden Graham, the floater off the glass, and no. Faines with the rebound. Roll. Back inside to Faines, finding a space in, and Bryson Faines. He's got 18 points.
And that's the shots he's been getting most of the game. That last miss was a bit of a fadeaway from about 10 feet. This one, no doubt about it. When he gets the ball in the lane, he knows what to do with it.
The lead is 33. Three-pointer left wing, good. Keller.
Again, for Central, it's just about being good on both ends of the floor. You can't look at the scoreboard. You got to take it possession by possession, and then see if you can chip away. See how far you can chip away at, when you get under 10 minutes or so.
Take the pass to Hammond, back in. Faines is all alone. He's got 20.
Boy, he's been getting some. They just can't keep him out of the lane. Every time he catches the ball, he's like 2 feet from the basket. Central's got to do a better job on him defensively.
Well, the Hawks had almost as many points in the paint in the first half as the Raiders had points.
Yeah.
34 points in the paint for Northeast in that first half of basketball to 38 total points for Central. Devercow kick out. Aiden Graham a three. Hits back iron and no good. Hammond with the rebound and back up the court. Offensive rebound. Faines reverse back in. And an injured player.
That's certainly something you don't ever want to see.
As he's getting checked out. We will take a moment to pause. 14:26 remaining in this game, 84-50. Northeast leading Central on NCN.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
Maljal back up the court, and he is okay. Fortunate for that. As we're back to the action. 84-50. Three-pointer, Martin, yes! Jacob Martin, he's got 16, his third three.
I was going to say they missed a mismatch down low with Vincent Garrett. Had a much smaller man on him. Didn't matter, make the three anyway.
Wiley to the right side for Graham. Bounce past Devercow. Turns around with the left hand, and Blake Devercow's got his first points of the second half.
Yeah, Central needs him, his offense to really get going here. You want to keep feeding him the basketball.
Back up, that shot no good. Top of the key inside Graham. Fouled. And Aiden Graham going to the free throw line. First free throw good for Graham.
And Jacob Martin coming back out of the ball game. Kamari Moore is back in. That Jacob Martin has played really well off the bench. I believe that's 16 points for him tonight. So love the instant offense.
Yeah, he's had a great night. Well, Kamari Moore, I mean, a great guard, too. And a loss to McCook earlier this season, earlier this month. He had 29 points.
Yeah, they got a lot of guys here that can put the ball in the basket.
On a night like tonight, everybody's feeling it. Garrett stepped out of bounds. Otherwise, he would have had a throwdown. Still pretty fun to watch. Remember the days that you could do that, Lou?
Yeah, the Nerf hoop, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Surprised you can even get up that high.
Yeah, that is a surprise, isn't it?
Aiden Graham dish out to Kashishki. Wiley stepping through, pull-up jumper, no good. Kashishki with the offensive rebound. Back to Keller. Keller finds Makuma, and that's no good. Up the court, pass intercepted. Makoma with the takeaway. Keller underneath. With the left hand, good for Keller. He's got 10.
Yeah, Keller took his time there. Had an advantage one-on-one against his defender.
Foul going against the Raiders. It's Keller with the foul. As in the first time now, Jed Walford into the game. And a timeout on the floor, 87-56. It's all Hawks over the Raiders. This is NCN.
Start your next journey with Woodhouse. Our commitment extends beyond just selling cars. We offer an unparalleled car buying experience that allows you to shop and buy all online. Explore an array of new brands, makes, and models, as well as our large selection of pre-owned vehicles. And it's easy to get started today with our streamlined purchasing process online, granting you the freedom to secure your next vehicle anytime, anywhere. Discover a better way to buy with Woodhouse.
Head coach Josh Clark is still talking to his team. Still got things to work on and still 12 minutes to finish this game, but you're feeling pretty good, leading by 31 points.
Yeah, I think, for Coach Clark, the message is to keep playing. Don't let up. Don't let these guys make a run on you. Even though it's a sizable lead, you don't want to. You've played so well to this point. You want to continue on playing at a high level.
The jumper from Roll. Everything continues to fall, or you could say roll for Brian Roll. We've already made that joke 3 times tonight, so probably should put it to bed.
Eventually, people will laugh at that, right? I mean, eventually.
Well, let's ask Brian. 3-pointer off back iron, no good. Rebound poked around. Wiley with the board. Up the court, there's a lay-in. Okay, Kazadi Makumo. Off the right side, that's no good for Martin. Makumo, another shot, no good here. Here's Garrett with the rebound, up to Moore. Moore floats it up, and a dunk coming through Bryson Baines off the glass for Moore. Will that count as a pass?
I'll count it as a pass. These guys have just, I don't know you can play better if you're Northeast Community College. Everything working.
They'll count the shot. Look at that. I think it was a pass.
Yeah, that's absolutely a pass.
So counting the bucket here for Aiden Graham, maybe a goaltend, I believe. Well, let's check it here. He's got the free throw. It's good.
Yeah, I think you're right. The basket counted a foul, and there was a goaltend.
(91-61). Bounce pass hits off of Wiley. Here comes Keller. Shot fading back. That's good for Graham. He's got 13 points. Quiet 13 points. More inside. Scoops it up and under and good.
That's just athleticism there by Moore. Get ahead of the defense. Extend out with that scoop shot.
Wiley now driving inside is Keller. Offensive rebound off of the miss and a jump ball.
Good effort by Keller. They come up empty, however.
Hicks comes back into the game. Steps through for Brian Roll. Moore with a big smile on his face across the timeline. Here's Garrett. Dishes it off and travels. I think this is the point of the game where the Hawks are just kind of having fun out there.
Yeah, a lot of smiles. It's nice when you're up 30.
On the baseline, turnaround, taken away. Nick with the steal, blocked. Garrett is there, and then back to Walford. Then Moore comes away with the turnover, and Moore puts it down.
Well, this is a game I think if you're Northeast, you'd like to put in a bottle and then pull it out whenever you want it.
No good for Wiley. He's limping back up the court. Underneath, no good by Garrett. Tough shot, Graham. That's no good. There's Brown with the rebound. Garrett, kick out. Hicks a three. No good off back iron.
Wiley with good position over very athletic Kamari Moore.
Here's Jed Walford, sophomore from Grand Island, played at GI Northwest, and he gets the bucket to fall and going to the line.
It's a pretty shot there by Walford, good finish.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Wow. Hunter ace strike into the game for the first time tonight for the Hawks.
Another local young man.
Played at Battle Creek. Free throw no good by Walford. Ace strike, you know, if he gets some space, he can throw down some pretty Showtime dunks. He's got it in the corner. Steps inside before the kick out to Brown. Under 8 to play in the game. 95-65. Ace strike takes a three. Left side, no good. Here comes Davis, and Dakari Davis, he's got 12 points, all 4 threes.
Yeah, I was just going to say, he's been really good from the three-point line here tonight. I'd like to see him take a few more.
Here's Brown. He tries a three. That's no good. Davis tries again. He listened to your advice. This time it's short.
Okay, let me say just maybe a little bit closer. That was a long three that time.
A strike on the wing. Inside to Brown. Nice feed, nice bucket. The assist from A Strike and the bucket from Brown. Hobart, Australia. Played at Guildford Young College. Not sure where that's at, other than Australia. As Deborah finishes from the baseline, he's got 11. A Strike had it stripped. Wolford gets fouled hard, and the bucket. Check it out again on the way down. Came up, yep, got the hand on the way down.
Another good finish there by Wolford.
97-72, 6:06 remaining. Heading into a timeout on NCN.
At Elkhorn Valley Bank, we believe in local. It's something we live by. It's something we're proud of. It's helping our neighbors grow like they've helped us. Supporting families, investing in lives, and creating prosperity. Local means making decisions that grow and improve surrounding communities we call home. Investing in our nonprofits and giving back. Elkhorn Valley Bank and Trust, great for you, great for your community.
Dominant game from the Hawks, 97-72. On the verge of scoring triple digits, which is always a challenging feat.
Yeah, 63 points at halftime Northeast Community College had. It's really difficult to play at that level for two halves. But the first 30 minutes of this ball game, I think Northeast Community College played about as well as it could possibly play. And I think, you look at this roster, a lot of these guys that are putting up the numbers are freshmen. I would expect this team to be really good, at least have an opportunity to be really good next season.
Hawks have scored 100 points in 4 games this season. 3 of those in regulation, 1 of those was in double overtime as Vincent, now Garrett with 29. 1 point away from the Hawks in their 4th game of regulation triple-digit scoring. Who wants to be the one to get there? A Strike pulls up from 3, no good. Trying to keep the offensive rebound, fighting for it. Tried to get it to Williams. Then Davis inside. He falls down to the court.
It's going to be a foul on Clausen, I believe.
Yep. Jackson Clausen from Wausau, Nebraska. A Viking.
Had a chance to see Jackson play quite a bit in his high school days. Really good high school player in the Northeast Nebraska area.
Good.
Coach Josh Clark might want to go to Lincoln High and find some more players. They've got the 2 guys that started tonight, both Lincoln High products.
Just go take away all the players from the capital city and Omaha. Raiden Orton into the game for the first time for the Hawks. Dakari Davis lost it out of bounds. 4:43 remaining. Davis crashed into the bench. He's getting looked at here. 4:43 remaining. Hawks up big. We'll take a break.
When it comes to you and your family's health, you deserve the best. At Faith Regional Physician Services, we're proud to have over 125 providers that come highly recommended by their previous patients. Don't just take our word for it, though. Trust the over 500 verified patients who left 5-star reviews in just the last year. Our team of surgeons and specialists have years of training and expertise to ensure you receive compassionate, exceptional care that exceeds your expectations every time. Whether you receive care in Norfolk or one of the over 20 other communities across Nebraska that our providers see patients, we are committed to delivering unparalleled care at a place that is convenient for you. When you choose our providers, you can feel confident that your health and wellness are their top priority. Faith Regional Physician Services. Experience the faith difference.
Davis back up on his feet. Did have to have some help walking to the bench, but praying that he is okay. Here's a lay-in again. It's Bryson Faines. He's got 26. Really, it's a duo between Faines and Garrett to see which one Lou Siefker is going to be talking to at the end of our game.
Yeah,
the Lou Siefker sweepstakes.
Well, I know people line up to talk to me. I understand that. That's why these guys played so well, because everybody wants to talk to me at the end of the game.
And it was Bryson Faines to help the Hawks eclipse that triple digit. They've got it 101.
Yeah, Faines, you want to talk about efficiency on the offensive end. I don't know what his final stats are going to be, but I don't think he's missed more than 2 shots all night.
Lethal from right around the low post. Here's Orton to Clausen. Now inside Williams. Orton collided, misses this shot. Rebound, and it's Faines again.
Wow.
28 for Faines.
28 points, 8 rebounds.
And an over and back. And speaking of our interview after the game, make sure to stick around for our coach interview with head coach Josh Clark and our player of the game. It's brought to you by Northeast Community College. Faines looking for 30. He's got the 30 burger.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
A huge smile on his face while we're doing it. Turn around. Aiden Graham, no. Garrett with the rebound. Back to Faines. Garrett inside. Oh, tripped down. He was looking for 31. A lot of the soccer guys behind the Central bench who had a tremendous season. Northeast soccer team under head coach Adam Potter. They've been very good the last 2 years. And so is this team tonight, the basketball squad. As Keller draws the foul. Sends him to the free throw line. Misses, and the rebound to Garrett. Garrett turning around. He's fouled. Go to the free throw line looking for his 30th point.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a night for those guys, for Faines and Garrett, this entire team. And the good thing for Central Community College is this is one game, right? It doesn't define your season.
2:30 burgers on the court tonight.
This guy's going back and forth to see who can be the scoring leader.
That was nice of him to miss that one.
Yeah, so they're tied now.
30 points for each Bryson Faines and Vincent Garrett. 106 to 76.
Both with 8 rebounds as well.
Walford inside. That is his third and one opportunity since Jed Walford's been in the game.
Walford's been a bright spot here for Central Community College. That was a very solid drive, very aggressive drive, and took it right to Northeast. Picks up the foul. You're right, this is the third time. Watch this strong drive. Draws contact there as Orton tried to block the shot.
Makes this free throw. He had missed the previous 2 on the end one, but finally completes it. He's got 7. Ashton LaPointe covering Clausen. Now Chase Williams, his shot is partially blocked. Picked up by Orton, and Orton gets fouled hard. Foul goes against Walford. Free throw no good for Orton. From Mills, Nebraska, Rock County High School. Both free throws no good. An offensive rebound for Brown. What a board. Back up, and here's Clausen. Scores, and an opportunity for an and one.
Clausen draws contact, gets a chance there. That rebound there from Chase Williams. That was a heck of a rebound. He skied for that one.
Graham almost lost it and fouled. Goes against Orton. And Aiden Graham at the free throw line. No good. And the second one falls. 108 to 80. Drive to the lane. Clausen puts it in. The students are having fun tonight.
Yeah, taking exception with a hustle play there from Halverson there of Central Community College, going after the ball into the stand.
So this is the most points that Northeast has scored in regulation this season. Another three, good for Chase Williams. 113 to 80. The most points Northeast has scored this season was 115, and that was in double overtime in a loss earlier this year. The Hawks lost this season to Iowa Western on January 31st, 119 to 115 in double OT.
Wow.
And the fact that they've got 113 right now in regulation just shows what kind of night it's been, as the Columbus, Nebraska native Turner Halverson with the first free throw. He played at Lakeview.
You know, kind of a night it is you score 50 points right now in the second half, and you're off the pace you had in the first half.
Well, I want to see if they can eclipse their season high.
I think Garrett's going to take this one. Maybe.
It goes off of the Hawks and out of bounds. Martin comes back in. He says, Coach, I can get a steal. Let me do it. Here's Graham. And look, there's a steal. Orton bounce pass to Brown. They're trying hard out there. Martin. Take the three. 30 seconds. And a foul down low, off ball. Goes against LaPointe. Another Columbus native. He played for the Discoverers. All right. Orton. Got the first free throw. 114. Love this atmosphere. Orton got them both, so it ties the season high, 115 points.
I got time for about 3 or 4 more shots, don't they? Only 23 seconds, but you can get some shots up. Central's not going to allow it.
Yeah, we'll just dribble this one out. The Hawks dominate, fly to victory, 115 to 82 over Central Community College in Columbus. What a game. It was all Northeast pretty much from the start. The Hawks couldn't miss, and they come away with a huge victory. Coming up next on NCN, we have our coach and player interviews. Next on News Channel Nebraska.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
Working in a bank, I understand interest. I mean, farmers are putting out a lot of money to put this crop in the ground, and the quicker that we can get that money back in their pocket to shut down those interest payments, the better. The money that we've invested in our drone technology has allowed our producers to be paid more accurately, more timely when the adjusters come. A lot of the work's already done for them, so it's basically them just talking it over with the farmer, making sure everybody's on the same page and the check's in the mail.
Storefronts, pop-up shops, food trucks, and digital retail. The way we do business is ever-changing, and so are we. Madison County Bank's business lending team is constantly evolving to support and provide new information to our business and commercial customers. We understand that your business is truly unique. We are ready to find the business banking services that fit your needs best. Madison County Bank, here to help you grow.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Does your business need help financing big-ticket items? Currency is here to help. Visit gocurrency.com for details. And by Region 4 Behavioral Health System. Affordable, accessible, quality mental health and substance abuse services.
What a dominating night tonight from the Northeast Hawks, 115-82 over the Central CC Columbus Raiders. Sending it on down to our Lucifker to bring you head coach Josh Clark and our players of the game.
All right, thanks a lot, Kalen. Well, the Northeast Community College Hawks, they get a big win here tonight over the Central Community College Raiders. 115-82 win. They make it a clean sweep with the ladies winning earlier. Guys are celebrating over here. I'm joined now by head coach Josh Clark. And boy, coach, I don't know if you could have had a better first half than you did in that first half. 63 points. But I think things really started with you guys just getting really good looks and quality looks in the lane.
Yeah, it's a credit to the guys. And kind of our motto, coaching is what I do. It's not who I am. And everything is kind of for the Lord, and the guys, they're together as a family. So when we step on the floor, every guy is looking for every guy. And so we talk in the locker room, play for the guy next to you, not the guy in the mirror. And tonight, credit to those guys. They played for the guy that was next to them. So.
Was it a challenge at halftime to try to tell the guys to come out and play at that same level? It's tough to be as up, I guess, as you guys were.
Yeah. So earlier in the year we had NECC at home. We were up 20. We came out and scored. So we were up 22. Kind of start the half, and so they came back and we lost by 7. So that was kind of a lesson for us to build on. So in the locker room we talked. It's 0-0. If anything, we're down. So play as if we're down. Play as if the score is even. And credit to the guys. They didn't let down. They came out and played great defense. And the shots fell tonight.
We're going to be talking to Vince and Bryson here in a minute. Those guys combined for 60 points and 17 rebounds by my count. What can you say about their performance?
We're young, and we say we're inexperienced. These guys are just gaining experience as they go. And tonight, Bryson and Vincent, we just kind of leaned on them, and they carried us. Credit to these two. They're great players. So it's easy to coach guys that play hard. So.
It's certainly nice to have some production off the bench. Jacob Martin was a guy that stood out. Didn't play a ton, but when he was out there, he produced. I think he had 13 points in the first half alone.
Jacob is so hard to guard. He's so crafty with the ball, and we put him out there. He finds the right guys. He's learning as he goes not to get too deep in the paint, and I just know when the ball's in his hands, it's going to find the right guy. So Jacob can score. Jacob can pass. He sees the floor so well. He's just we're learning and we're growing. We're playing ball. We're playing good ball at the right time. So.
Yeah, we'll talk about that now. It's late in the season, and you're heading toward the regional tournament. A game like this, what does it do for you guys?
We've been building momentum, and so Kirkwood on Saturday is going to be a tough one. They're a nationally ranked team, and we're looking to just keep going. We can't go back to where we were. We had 2 tough losses a few weeks ago, and we came back, and the guys were really motivated to do better, to be the team that we can be in. Every practice, every film session, every weights we do it with purpose. And the guys are they've bought in, and they play for each other. And as a coach, that's all I can ask for.
Well, Coach, congratulations. What a win. Congratulations on the win, and good luck as you head toward postseason here.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right, that's head coach Josh Clark. Let's get Bryson and Vince in here. Guys, I'm looking at your stats. 30 points for each of you. So you had 1 more rebound, so you got to get him on that one. But 60 points, 17 rebounds. Vince, let's start with you. Did you see that coming? Did you see that sort of performance out of you guys tonight?
Well, today I woke up feeling great, getting a shoot around. It was really high energy, so I just knew it was we're gonna come in and win this game, play hard.
Well, Bryson, you had, I don't know how many shots you missed. I think maybe 2 the entire game. It seemed like that, especially that first half, you're getting looks around the basket. What was working there? How were you guys doing that?
Really, I was posting up, and my guards were able to find me. So it was working really well. I was able to power through, make layups.
You guys are both Lincoln High. So you get a little shout out to Lincoln High. I guess you bring some more links up here. Yeah. I'm a Northeast Rocket. I'm a little uncomfortable with these guys, but did you guys like choose to come up here together? Was that sort of the plan?
Oh, definitely, yeah. We got 4 of us here, so bring a lot of chemistry here.
Ask Coach this: What does a win like this do for you guys? I mean, you played so well. You beat a rival in Central Community College, but you played at such a high level. Do you feel like you can continue this?
Oh, for sure. We're just gonna keep the momentum up and just keep pushing through, keep playing like this.
Well, a lot of freshmen played, so you guys got a ton of dudes coming back next year. You feel like this is just the start of something good?
Oh, definitely. This season is not going how we wanted, but we're starting to pick things up. Next season, I think we'll be a real big problem.
Bryce, what do you see as something that you guys have improved upon this year, and what is something you see that maybe you'd like to continue to improve upon as you head toward postseason?
Just our defense. Like, we've been really good at playing defense, or we've been like working really well on getting better at defense and practicing a lot. And as long as we keep improving on that, we keep winning these games like this.
Well, guys, congratulations. A big win, 115 points. Did you guys, you mentioned the shoot-around. Bryson, I'll ask you, did you feel like you guys were going to go off like this?
Honestly, yeah. We just had something in the shoot-around. We just had something to go and some good energy.
All right. Well, guys, congratulations. 60 points between the two of you. Each of you had 30 points and then 17 total rebounds. What a ball game. Congratulations on the win and being our co-players of the game.
Thank you.
All right. That's Bryson and Vince. Kalen, let's send it back to you.
Thank you, Lou. And what a game from those two, Vincent Garrett and Bryson Faines. You know, Bryson did just have the edge. He made so Bryson only missed 3 shots. Vincent missed 5 shots. So there's the difference between the two tonight. No, but they were both awesome. Great game tonight from those two. But let's take a look at our top plays tonight. They are brought to you by our friends at Currency and Elkhorn Valley Bank. Well, this is a rivalry. Central CC in Columbus and Northeast CC here in Norfolk. They played earlier in November, and it was the Raiders that got the win. A win by double digits nonetheless. Looking to come in on the road and see if they can get the season sweep. And it all starts with a 3-pointer from Blake Dabercow. Well, how about this 3-pointer from the left wing? A good shot for Ben Hammond. He had some big ones in the early going as the Hawks take the lead 27-19. Pass in, get it to the Jacob Martin off the bench. Had 15 points tonight. Martin was a incredibly hot shooter in the early going of this one. Here's a 3, Ethan Wiley on the far side. Cut the lead to 8. 10-point lead, Vincent Garrett cuts around the right side and throws it down with a tomahawk jam. The Lynx were dominating. Another bounce pass. Brian rolled to Garrett again for another dunk as we head into the break. Hawks are up big, and they were shooting over 65% in the first half. And it started great in the second half. Within 30 seconds, Vincent Garrett again connects on a deep 3. Had 17 points at that point, 70-40 now. 3-pointer Dakari Davis. He hit 4 threes tonight. Had 12 points, 14 points in the game. And another step through for Vincent Garrett. Was just having his way cutting through the defense. And then another 3. This time, bucket goes for Frank Keller from Philadelphia. The freshman will be a good piece for the Raiders for a couple of years, as well as the dunk off the glass from Kamari Moore to Bryson Faines. Back on down to Faines, and he was having his way inside. 30 points for him, 30 points for Vincent Garrett. Handshakes and a victory, 115-82. It ties the most points that Northeast has scored this season. The only other game they scored 115 points was a double overtime game against Iowa Western. So the most dominant regular season game in regulation for the Hawks this year. Well, thanks for joining us on NCN tonight for our incredible crew of entirely Northeast Community College students and alumni. For my buddy Lou Siefker here, thank you so much. My name is Caitlin Devin. Have a great night.